the curse. But after Anna and Effie were born, Vivian returned to exact her revenge, binding Dominic's will and forcing him to kill Marie and himself. She blackmailed Celine into helping her frame Dominic and into raising Anna and Effie apart. They would bring them back together aged 16 to set off the curse so it could be bound. But Aunt didn't know that Marie had found a solution to the curse, a living spell whose blood could break it. Attis. Celine was the one who gave birth to him. Attis and Celine had planned for him to sacrifice himself during the ceremony to end the curse forever. Anna vows she will not let him try to kill himself again. The book ends with rumours that the Seven have returned, but are claiming they're being hunted. Meanwhile, the organisation investigating their deaths have rebranded themselves as the Witchcraft Inquisitorial and Prevention Services, and are publicly stating that the faceless women were witches, and that magic is a real and growing threat for all. Magic must be kept under wraps, but after the coven's antics at school end up on the news, have they landed themselves right in the centre of the growing storm? Curse and all. They met in secret. They met in darkness. Light was not welcome. The stars pulsed weakly above. They were not welcome either. The walls rose thick and ancient around them, walls of stone, walls woven with bone and magic, walls built not to keep things out, but to keep things in. Beyond, London roiled, restless by night, blaring and bellicose. But within, silence reigned. Silence prickled. The Tower of London had never truly belonged to the city. One robed figure in the centre, 4 around the outside. The moon was dark above. The dark moon made for the darkest of deeds. They raised their heads, but the night recoiled from what lay within their hoods, for they could hardly be called faces at all. Half flesh, half skull, half living, half dead. One half reflecting the light, the other sucking it into their dark caverns. The voids of their faces where eyes and noses and lips had once been, and now only rot and bone and hollows deep as death. They opened their mouths, one side, cheek, lip and tongue flexing, the other, skull, teeth and chasm. And they spoke. But the words were too terrible to comprehend, words that could have shriveled the night, plucked the stars from their orbits, stopped London in its tracks, turned everyone within it mad with fear. Words more dead than alive. They echoed like a trapped thing, their echo rebounding between the walls, climbing higher and higher, desperate and hungry, clawing for life, for death. And then, over the walls, escaped, flying off into the night, black as the feathers of hell. Chapter 1. Buried. Do not bury your dead, for they live among us. While their spirits remain active in hell, their earthly bodies should be regularly bathed, fed and honoured with offerings, their death days celebrated, and their altars attended to. Tending the Dead. Hell Witch Initiation, Stage 1. I won't look down. I won't look down. I won't look down. Anna pulled the cord between her fingers. It was habit more than anything. It offered no comfort now. No knots left in it to hold her together, only rough, bristled cord beginning to fray, like a memory. It had once contained so much of her, her joys, her fears, her silenced griefs, her buried longings, her rage and hate, her love, perhaps. Her life with Aunt ordered into tight bindings of everything she had not been allowed to feel. But the knots were gone now. Why can I still not?